And welcome back to Cemetery Mary. Last time I played, it was late at night and I was really tired, so I apologize for that. But we are back with Cemetery Mary. And last we left off, we were at Theodore's. We just got told that Theodore was dead. Oh yeah, we went to his funeral. She's not too sad for him. But Crow is real sad. But I like to think that it was. I did try my best to pull it all together after all. I got lots of flowers and a nice spot for him to rest. Crow was responsible for inviting everyone, but everyone wasn't a lot of people. I wasn't sure if it was because no one wanted to attend or if it was because Theo only had this many friends. Oh, who knows? I looked around. They weren't there? Maybe they're not so high and mighty now, huh? Eventually everyone began to leave. But again, everyone wasn't all that many people. Before I knew it, it was just me and Crow and Theodore. There he is. In the ground, right next to us. Wordless, Crow sat beside Theo's freshly dug grave. Actually, it's buried, but I did the same. Silence. Normally, I enjoy funerals. Or perhaps it's better to say, I appreciate them for what they are. But this one was hard to appreciate. I couldn't find a trace of pleasantness in it. Not even a little bit. It felt sad. Crow? There you go. Let them know that you're here. You've done enough. Oh, right. Crow, I don't want to upset you, but if it's okay, I want to try talking to him. Oh, Mary, this isn't the time for that ridiculous shit. I'm being serious. I promise to you that it works. And I've never been bad on my promises before, have I? Please, just give me a chance. Fine. If you're so insistent, then go ahead. But when you wake up, I want you to tell me something that only Theo would know. Because if you can't, I really don't want to hear about this ever again. I understand. But I won't let you down. I lay down on top of Theo's grave. I could see Cor wince as I did. Hopefully it would be over with quickly. And hopefully Theo would be in the mood to talk to me. I don't know, he was kind of the nicer of the two. Call out, listen, feel. Let's feel. Let's see. I feel like I'm lying on something. But I am lying down on the ground, right? It feels weird though. I can't really describe it. If we listen. It sounds like faint static. But if I don't focus on it, it's like it disappears. Okay. What about a whiff? It smells like... Ugh. It's something smoky. Look around. It's completely dark. I can't see a thing. Call out. Hello? Is anyone there? I don't understand why I can't see anything. Of all the times for things to start going wrong, well, maybe it'd help if you looked at the lampshades or took that lampshade off your head. Huh? You're... Theo? No. That's not Theo, huh? Is it Theo? Is that Theo? Was that Theo? Maybe it was. Little doll face. Long time no see. Oh, Theo. I'm so glad to see you're alright. You're sure that's the word you want to use? I suppose you're right. Still, it seems like you're okay. Whatever this is. Where this is, or where it is. This is where me and Zap live. At least it used to be, back when I was alive with you all. Oh. You lived here? Hey now. I know it ain't the prettiest, but it gets the job done. I suppose so. Yeah, it can be mean. It's pretty good. How are you doing, really? Well, he probably likes green. Seemed like the most logical conclusion to make. Close your eyes, things go black. Then you wake up somewhere completely different. Not really a lot of ways you can go from that. Oh, well, you're here. I guess I want to say I'm sorry. Kind of figured that whole ghost talking thing of yours was a bunch of bullshit. But I can admit when I've been proven wrong. Good, Oh, that's okay. I mean, I think I am more sorry for you in this situation. Aw. Oh, how did this happen? What, all this? If I knew exactly, I probably wouldn't be in this situation. True. I suppose he has a point. If I had to guess, though, I was probably because I drank too much. Oh. Yeah, you see, it was Crow, Zap, and I, and we were all chilling, right? Having a few drinks, laughs all around. An hour or so passed, and I'm not feeling so well. Like, I had a headache before, but now I'm feeling nauseous on top of it. I tell them I'm gonna run to the bathroom, and I do. Fucking puke up everything I ever ingested, I tell ya. I start coming out of the bathroom, and man, do I feel not great. I tried to call over Zap or Crow, but it's like I could barely get my words out. And I figured if I'm going to go or be down for the count, I at least don't want it to be somewhere lame, like in front of the men's bathroom door. So I scramble over to the pool table, interrupt the game of whoever was there, and lied down on top of it. Next thing I knew, I woke up here. And you knew you were dead? Yeah. I can't explain how, but you just know. I see. So, how long you staying here for anyways? Oh, I'm not sure, actually. I could wake up at any moment, now that I think about it. Which reminds me, I promised Crow that when I woke up, I'd tell him something that only you would know, as proof that I talked to you. So do you have something you can tell me? Yeah, we got a few stories between Crow and I. Pick your poison. Ooh. Well, I think the sleepover hat story is kind of funny. Sleepover hat story. It's a bit gross. Are you sure? Yeah, sure. I mean, like, how gross? Nothing that'll make you look at him too differently. Well, that should be fine then. Alright, so it goes like this. Crow was spending the day with Zap and I. This was before you were around, by the way. Right. Nights roll around. We're deciding what we're gonna do. Cause, like, well, I don't think I'm allowed to tell you this part. But anyways, so like, it's night. Crow, Zap, and I are all back here. Zap says she's gonna call for delivery, and Crow's staying the night because fuck it, why not? It's kind of chilly that night. This happened like wintertime. Offer Crow something to drink. He wants like coffee or something. Zap hates coffee though. We only have hot chocolate. Okay. But he's fine with that. Okay. I get some ready for him. Zap comes back. We have a fun time, etc. Door gets knocked down and Zap goes to get the food. Crow turns to me, not looking so hot. I can practically see the green in his face. I'm like, dude, what's up? What's wrong? He starts to talk and grabs his mouth. It's then I realize I should have checked the date on the milk I used for that hot cup chocolate earlier. Ooh. So I'm like, fuck, hold on, because I honestly doesn't look like he's gonna make it to the bathroom. So I'm looking around. I'm like, trash can, bucket. whatever. Then suddenly my head is feeling pretty breezy. I turn around and Crow got my hat, and yeah, that's so gross. Why didn't you stop him? Listen, I know it takes a bit to explain, but this all happened in a matter of seconds. I say, yeah, there's no way. Like, once he grabbed that hat was done for. And your hat is it this one? Nah, I gotta replace that. Plus, he's dead, so it wouldn't be that hat anyways. His hat would be in the grave. Chuck that one out the window immediately after it happened. Zap doesn't know? Nope. By the time she came in, it was already over and done with. And you just carried on. I mean, yeah. What else would we do? Thank you for telling me the story. Anytime, sunshine. Oh, and one more thing before you head back. Say hi to Zap, too. And go easy on her for me, okay? Listen, I know she seems all firecracky and dynamic, maybe even a little rough around the edges, but she's got a lot going on deep down, and I know she appreciates some help with that. I'll appreciate it, too. I see. I'm trying to talk to her. Next time you see her, let her know that you said hi too. Oh, please do. I'm excited to see my boys again soon, but I'm hoping it'll be a long wait at the same time. Okay. Yeah, I hope so too. We're waking up. Wake up. Blinded. I was out again, and I woke up to the sound of the worried crow. No, Moss, come on. It's getting late. And it looks like it's going to rain soon. Crow? Yeah? You threw up in his hat. That's so gross. He believes you. It's a beautiful day today. And after so much talk of rain, I had even brought my umbrella. But it was clear I wouldn't be needing it. The sun felt so warm, so much bigger or brighter today. I hope we would get more sunny days like this before things start to get cold and cloudy again. Because right now, just felt so refreshing. I was on my way to the cemetery once more. I didn't have any flowers this time around, but I was sure that was okay. I brought a teddy bear last time after all. Besides, I know the different method of being able to visit everyone there. I try to visit Theo too when I'm able. I don't want to bother him too much. And even though he and I aren't best friends or anything, I can tell he appreciates it. Well, because he can't talk to anyone else. I think I'll try to see him again today. I continued down the sidewalk, admiring all the things that looked so much happier in the sunlight. The birds, the flowers, the trees. But one thing that didn't was making its way towards me. Ooh. And I didn't even realize until I heard her snap my name. Oh, Twyla. Funny running into you here. I see her out and enjoying the sun. I haven't heard a lot from you, you know. Yeah. But likewise, you know. But I've been investigating on my own time. Do I need to remind you that you're the one who offered to help me and not the other way around? Well, she just came from a funeral a few days ago, lady. You could chill with your little investigation. I don't know. You're on my suspects list. I'm busy. I just don't know where to start. I don't want the killer on my tail. How about why didn't you mess with me then? Competence is not an excuse. I'm sorry, I don't think I can help you anymore. Excuse me? Uh-oh. Boss fight. Huh? Not help me anymore? You haven't helped me once. And now you got the gall to back out before you've even started? What's that for, huh? Well, it's just what? I want to help, but I just can't. I'm sorry. It's too much. It's all been too much. The situation, the intensity, I can't catch the killer. I shouldn't have told you that I wanted to help. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. I hope you can understand. Oh, I understand. You do? Yeah, I do. I get it perfectly clear. Why bother helping me to catch a threat when it could help fill up that previous cemetery you love so much? Or precious cemetery. Whoa, what? Hold on. That's not true. I've never risked someone else's life for that. Yeah, I'm sure you wouldn't. Just like I was sure you would help me. I apologize for lashing out, so... I'm just running low on patience. You might not know it, but I tolerate a lot of bullshit from a lot of people. But one thing I refuse to tolerate is people who don't keep their promises. So, go on then. Run to your little cemetery, Mary. I'll let you go. But I'll make sure you keep that promise eventually. I don't trust her. Twilight angrily runs away. I felt hurt, to say the least, hearing what she thought of me. But I couldn't help her anymore. And it had to come out eventually. And the very least, it was something that I got over with. And I couldn't let it ruin today. I wiped my eyes of tears and tried to regain my composure. Tried to focus on the nice things around me as I continued on my way to the cemetery. The birds, the flowers, the trees. The birds, the flowers, the trees. I couldn't let it get to me. She didn't know the truth like I did. And I couldn't keep Theo waiting. I continued on and up the way. In entering the cemetery, something felt off. Oh, I didn't know why until I started approaching Theo's gravesite. Someone was there at the gravesite. Is it Zap? Ah, hey, wait. Who was it? I followed them as they ran from me. They got out of my sight quickly, but I was determined to find him. I walked up and down the aisles, trying to keep my eyes and ears open, until eventually I began to hear something. I followed the noise, which led me to a tree. And... is it Zap? I bet it's Zap. Huh? Is it Zap? Is she crying? Yeah, look at you. Look at you, Zap. Zap? What are you doing here? I took a seat beside Zap, patting down the grass as I did. She wiped her eyes on her sleeve as I sat. Hi, Mary. Hi, Zap. Are you alright? Yeah, why wouldn't I be? Don't I look fine? No. You were staring at Theo's grave. You missed Theo, right? Huh? I'm okay. I'm okay. Really, I'm sorry. I was just leaving. Don't worry about it. Zap. I was surprised that you, what? You didn't show up to his funeral at all. I couldn't. Why not? You didn't want me here anyways. And after last incident, I promised you I would respect your boundaries. But I guess I broke that promise anyways, huh? I wanted to leave before you saw me, at least. Zap, I wouldn't have stopped you from seeing him. Would have wanted you here. Yeah, I wouldn't have stopped you. I'm so sorry if I made you feel that way. No one should ever be prevented from seeing their loved ones. It's fine. I had already upset you enough. It's just... nothing's been the same now that he's gone. Well, and I'm not sure if it ever will. I still feel so unreal. I walked into our place and I'm ready to start, like, I don't know, hitting him with my jacket sleeves or stealing his hat and running away with it. And now when I come home, it's all by myself. Yeah. But all this stuff still smells like him. Smells just like before we left for the bar. His mug is still in the sink because he said he would wash it later. His hamper is still full because we were going to do laundry together. And the TV remote is still stuck in the couch because that's where he left it last. He was my best friend. And he's totally gone now. I'm never going to get him back. I'm never going to get him back. I'm never going to see him again. That's not true. I promise one day you'll see him again. But not in this life. Isn't that right? I don't know what to do anymore. I don't feel like myself. At least, not without him. I'm all alone. You're not alone. Wow. Crow and I are here. I haven't talked to Crow since, really. I don't even know what to say, what I would say, or what it would feel like. The three of us were always together when we hung out. It feels unfair without him. It's fair. It feels wrong. It will get better with time. I promise you it does. Maybe it won't always be the same, but it will be better. And Zap, you're not alone. I know Crow would want to hear from you. And I really think you two should see each other. Even if it's awkward. You should know that. I'm here for you too. And I know Crow is too, yeah. Even if I didn't always think you were the best person, that's... Just because we don't get along doesn't mean I can't help you through this. So... Oh. Thank you, Mary. I really could use that support right now. Yeah, of course. It's going to get better. I promise. Look at that Mary. Oh, got this shit again. Got another question for you. I thought you might. Well, of course, I always have questions. Have you ever lost anyone? Why do you ask? I just want to see. Of course I've lost people. I don't think there's anyone alive who hasn't lost someone. I've probably lost more than you could fathom. How'd you feel? It always starts the same. It begins with devastation. But over time, those feelings, you get used to them. It's like a blur. You stop worrying about who died and start worrying about who's next. There is no rest. So you become someone who doesn't need rest. Because it isn't going to stop. You just have to be ready for the next time. That sounds heartbreaking. It was. And it's why I'm fighting so hard. So that you don't wind up like me. What? It's been a few days. Despite what had happened at the funeral, Cross hasn't really left his room. When I wake up in the mornings, I can hear him stomping about his room. And when I return from having left the cabin, I find no evidence that he's left the cabin at all, let alone his room. I'm so used to him going out every day. But now I feel bad. If I'm leaving him alone, he spends most of the day holed up in his room, door shut tight. I knock on it every now and again to check on him, but there's not much I hear from him outside of that. But today his door is open, and I think I should go check on him. Do it. Do it. Ooh, look at that. His door has been opened just a crack, but I opened it just a bit more to get a better look inside. He was sitting atop his bed, and without even turning his face, I hear him say, "I know you're there, Mary." Come on in. I stepped inside and took a seat on the end of his bed. He didn't seem to have much of a reaction. Getting a bit late. I'll probably start dinner soon. Sounds good. You really shouldn't be smoking inside, you know. It's a lollipop. Oh, I see. I like your plushie, dear. Your dear plushie. Thanks. I haven't seen it before. Is it recent? Yeah. The person you met, Vass. Oh, yeah. They won it that time we met at the arcade. Said they had no room for it and insisted that I have it. Aww. Hope you don't mind that I didn't give this one to you. I know you like collecting toys, but... Oh, no. I totally get it. Don't even worry about it. Your flag is upside down. Yeah, I know. Oh, alright then. Oh, you finally hung up your sign poster. It's a bit low to the ground, though, don't you think? Nah, it's fine. Besides, if it falls down, I don't have to worry about having to get a chair or anything to put it back up. True. I notice your hamper is full. Mine's getting a bit full, too. Maybe we should do laundry together soon. Yeah. That's probably a good idea. It's strange, though. I feel like I just did laundry, and now I have to do it again. It's not like I even wear that many outfits. No, you guys wear the same outfits every single day. I don't think you've changed at all. Yeah, me either. Alright, let's stop beating around the bush. Huh? What do you mean? Come on. You and I both know you didn't come in here to talk about my laundry or the poster in my room. You're here because everything sucks right now and you think we should talk about it. Everything does suck. You're right. Everything is awful. You know, you can say it, right? Say what? Go on. Say that it sucks. You know, I don't like using that language. Fair enough. I know things have been very hard lately. But I just don't know what to do. Does anybody? How can I help? You don't need to do anything to help. There's nothing that needs to be helped. I'm fine. You aren't fine. Yeah, no, people who say they're fine are liars. And I'm not fine either. I don't want this cycle to continue. Where all we do is feel miserable again and again. Mary. Oh, there we go. Because this isn't you. I miss the real Crow. I miss the Crow who didn't always drink himself to death. I miss the Crow who never get mad and would always laugh off the things that anyone would normally go ballistic over. I miss the Crow who wanted me around. You think I don't miss him too? I don't like feeling like this. It sucks. Then how can you just keep going on like that? Saying that you're fine when it's not true, and just sitting for a while. Because it's not like I have any other choice, Mary. You just don't get it. I know you're worried about your own parents. I know that a shitload of stress are on your shoulders too. But at least you have some fucking hope in the situation. What hope do I have? My parents are dead. One of my best friends is dead. And there's no way around either of those facts. I'm never going to see either of them again. If you guys hear purring, it's my cat. Just let you know. And yeah, sure, maybe you can talk to them, but that doesn't mean that I can see them or be around them or do any of the same things I used to do with them. It's like, why fucking try? If everyone I get close to is just gonna die right in front of me, then why would I bother trying doing anything about it? Whether I'm happy or sad, or whatever doesn't matter, because it doesn't change the life I'm living right now. That's why everything is fine, and why it has no choice but to be fine. I know you want to help, but all these situations, therapy, relaxing at home, whatever, they aren't going to change anything. They aren't going to bring back anyone. Don't you understand that? Better than anyone? I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound like a dick when I say this, but your parents might come back one day. Mine sure won't. You can't stop living. I'm not. At least, I'm not trying to. I think that's obvious. Even though it might not be apparent to you, I know what I'm doing with my life, and I'm definitely not stopping it. But it doesn't feel like how it should. This isn't how things were supposed to be. No one could have predicted this. I could have. I should have told them not to risk going out that night. I should have done a lot of things. But it's too late now. I don't think you should be thinking like that. Then how else should I be thinking? Listen, I know it's not I know I'm not always the brightest girl. But if there's one thing I know about, it's loss. Here we go. Please, cross. Right. Sorry for cutting you off. When I attend these funerals, I meet lots of people who are feeling the same way you are. They're stricken with grief. It doesn't matter who died. And the way they express that grief isn't always the same. Some people can't help but to sob. Others seem to stare in disbelief. Like they wake up soon, they'll realize it was all just a terrible dream. Some of them simply talk to everyone around them as if nothing is the matter. And you could tell they'd rather be seeing their loved ones in different circumstances. I don't see these people for very long when I'm there. But I know that all of these people have been getting better since that very day. It's why we have funerals, to start the healing process with closure. But despite its name, closure is just the first step. I know that everyone deals with loss differently, but I know that grief won't last forever. And I know that processing it doesn't have to be so miserable either. So please, let me try to help you. Maybe, if together, we can acknowledge and embrace the circumstances we're in. It'd be easier to get past them. But what if I don't want to? Crow. Move on from it. Get past it. Isn't that just the same as forgetting? The reason you go to all those funerals, the reason you visit all those graves, isn't it because you don't want anyone to be forgotten about? How hypocritical of you. Wanting to remember strangers but forgetting the ones we care about the most. It's not forgetting. Crow. Just because they're gone doesn't mean we're going to forget them. You're right. It's what you said. I don't want anyone to feel forgotten about. It's why I visit them. But feeling better about it isn't forgetting. Wanting to live a happier life isn't forgetting. I mean, do you think your parents would want this for you? That Theo would want this for you? You can't be afraid of what happens when the grieving is over. Feeling better doesn't mean you forget how much you miss them. It just means you won't feel as sad when you remember them. Mary. Yeah? You know I love you, right? Yes, I know. No, you don't. Come here. Aw. Motion me over with a lazy hug like Jester, and I scooped over to him. Do you know the reason we started staying here? This old piece of shit cabin? No. I was always curious, but I thought it might be rude to ask. It's because... Girl? We wanted to be closer to you guys. That's the only reason. You're joking. That's crazy. You had such a nice home in that place. Hey now. You know what all those old folks say about the difference between a house and a home? I know I've been an asshole, and I probably won't stop feeling like one for a while. I can't really explain all my feelings right now, but while you're here, I just want to say, after having lost so many people, I'm just glad I haven't lost you yet. Aww. Yeah, I'm glad I haven't lost you either. Ugh. Look what you made me do. You know, I hate all that dumb, sappy shit. And you got me over here monologuing it. I'm sorry. Yeah. Can of bears. That was so sappy, I could put it on a morning pancake. Don't let it happen again. I won't. Okay. Well, we're gonna save this one right here, guys. Bam. Yes. Thank you all for stopping by to Cemetery Mary. We will continue our journey next time on Cemetery Mary. I appreciate you all. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what indie games you guys play. Let me know what games you want to see. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.